that time of the year again. Sorry, my water bottle's in the way. You know what? We should hydrate before we do this. It's gonna be a decently long video. It's iPhone 15 time, iPhone 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, and the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus. I didn't get the Plus, but I do have everything else, along with a couple of accessories. If you haven't seen any of the other coverage we've already done, there's been quite a bit. So you can just go ahead, click the cards up here in the upper right corner. We just put out a video earlier this morning going over some of the best Pro Max features. There's stuff from the event. So today I just want to do a chill unboxing of each. It's been over a week since I've a little over a week since I've actually held the phones in hand. So I kind of forget how it all feels. In my brain, I remember that the Pro features, or the Pro feels really, really good in the hands with the titanium, but I also really like the 15, but hardly spent any time actually holding it. So I'm excited, and we've been spending a lot of time talking about the Pro and the Pro Max. So let's go ahead and do the Pro, or the regular, I cannot stop saying Pro. Let's do the regular iPhone 15 first, because why not? So, as I said, I have the Pro Max. That's going to probably be my main daily driver. We have the Pro in blue. This is natural, and this is black. I know, I'm kind of boring. I went with the black, but I just think it looks the best. And then I ended up switching it out, but I got the FineWoven wallet and the FineWoven 15 Pro Max in taupe, I believe. I have some Apple Watch stuff. I don't know if I'm going to get a video out on that today, but definitely in the next few days, maybe I'll do an unboxing or something. I don't know. Or check TikTok and Instagram and all that, because we might have some shorts out there as well. Okay, so I said we'll start with the 15. There's one tab. You know, I understand it's better for the environment this way and all that, but I do miss the cellophane for some reason. I don't know. There was just more to the excitement. But all right, here we have it. Obviously, Apple talked a lot about sustainability and recycling, and so there's not going to be a lot to the unboxing experience these days. But here we have the brand new iPhone 15. Yep, I remember it. It's so light. It feels so good. This new glass just looks, this is by far the best color in my opinion. This black looks like a matte black. It looks super good. I am really into this color, and I am so happy that Apple changed over the glass. No longer glossy. We have this frosted glass here, and it just spills so nicely over. All right, here's the screen protector. Probably didn't hear that, but yeah, let's boot this up and let me get it off to the side here. And then inside of every iPhone this year, you're going to get a braided USB-C to USB-C, because all iPhones now have a USB-C port, which we can see right here. And for those of you who are still in disbelief, because we've had going with 10 years of Lightning, oh, look at that, USB-C. It fits, people. It's real. And then inside of the book, you have your SIM card instructions on how to set it up. And then here is your white Apple sticker. No color matching stickers. A little disappointing, but it is what it is. All right, so pretty typical unboxing experience. I have a feeling that all of the other ones are going to feel and look the exact same, but what's special about this next unboxing is that it's a different material. It's that titanium that Apple's been just talking about, hyping it up. All right, here's the 15 Pro. We'll start with that one. I'm gonna go a little faster. There we go, and I'll even do this one too. Here's the Pro Max, boom, and get those ones. Go back around, we'll do them both at the same time. Here we go. I hope I didn't make a mistake in the color. I do like the natural, looks a little more silver than I was remembering. See, a lot of people have asked me if it had a goldish hue to it, and in some photos in the right light it kind of does, but this to me looks more gray silver, and I don't know what I was really expecting. I think that's probably the correct color, right? But I was expecting it to be a little more I guess more like the taupe, but that's way too much. I don't know. It's been a long week, guys. Give me a break. Titanium feels amazing. I have my iPhone 14 Pro Max in my pocket. And yeah, I am totally ready to ditch this thing and get those slightly rounded corners in the titanium. It's so much lighter. It feels so much better already. I am somebody who likes to go caseless. I've said that a bunch, so I am definitely into the color and the feel because that is important when you don't put a case on it. Here is the, there we go. Power this one on. And then definitely, real quick, show you we've got the same braided cable. And we have the same sticker situation going on. I believe it's just a white sticker. And then with the what is it called? Titanium blue. We have, or blue titanium. I really do like this color, but I feel like the fingerprints are gonna drive me absolutely insane. Still another great feeling phone. The Pro size is one of the best sizes. And yet I never actually use this size because I am a crazy person who apparently wants to carry the largest device that they can take with them. Let me get that one off. Let's see, is it this one? Okay, powering them on, but yeah, I mean, I really like the colors. Here's a side-by-side of the color. Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of like drop tests out there to tell you how the frame holds up, but my thought process behind going with the natural was that it should show less scratches because it's the natural look of the titanium, whereas if you had something darker, I feel like when you scratch it, we've already seen reports of this, you see the scratches more. It's like a white kind of just super obvious scratch, and that would drive me insane. So hopefully I don't drop it. But another thing that I do want to mention, and I put this out in the video I think we did earlier, is that these iPhones now have far more repairable back glass, and the front glass has always been pretty good. But if you don't have AppleCare, it would cost like $499 and $549 to get the back glass repaired on previous iPhones. With this one, it's $169 and $199. That's still not super cheap, but it's a lot better than $499 and $549. But if you do have AppleCare Plus coverage, then it's only $29 to get the back fixed, and I believe $20 to get the front fixed. So that's really, really good. And then obviously, you know, just taking a look, we've got the titanium frame. We have the new design there. We have USB-C. On the Pros, see, I've already dropped it. Thankfully, it was like a 1-inch drop there, but okay. On the Pros, the USB-C port is, you know, it's all USB-C, but on the Pro and Pro Max, you do have USB 3. So it's up to, I believe, 10 gigabits per second. And so you will have some pretty fast transfer speeds there for videos and whatever you're trying to transfer over to your computer. On the regular 15 and 15 Plus, you still have just USB 2 speeds, which is what we're used to on years past iPhones with Lightning, and that's like 480 megabits per second. So just something to keep in mind if you're somebody who's going to be transferring a lot of large videos or something. It's going to take a bit on the regular Plus and standard iPhone 15 models. All right, I'm gonna get this set up and then we're gonna talk about the action button. So quick cut, we'll talk about the action button. Okay, so I'm not technically done with setup, but during the setup process, if you have an iPhone 15 Pro or Pro Max, it will take you to this action button screen here where it says you can press and hold to turn silent mode on or off, but you can also customize the action button to open camera, turn on flashlight, or access a favorite iPhone feature. And you can customize that right now if you wanted to, which is exactly what we're going to do. And this is the same screen that you'll see when you go to settings if you decide to do it later. But so we have silent mode, which I can show you right now, boom, ring, or boom, silent. But it also said the screen beforehand that you could, I can't do it right now because I'm still not set up yet, but you can swipe down to Control Center and do the bell icon. And if you have a strike through it, that means you're in silent mode. That's the best way, honestly. If you're somebody like me who leaves it in silent all the time, then you can just do that. And you can now set this to be something a little bit more useful, like focus modes. If you want to turn on a focus mode, so here it turned on Do Not Disturb. And you can set that up with different focus modes, I'm guessing. As of right now, I do not have one here, so it's not showing me anything. In camera, I talked about this before, but I didn't remember off the top of my head what different versions you have here, but you can do selfie, video, portrait, and portrait selfie. So if you have a specific thing that you want to launch into, you can do that with the camera app. I can't do it right now because I'm not set up yet. Flashlight, let's see, will the flashlight work? Yep, flashlight works perfectly fine, so that's cool. Voice memo, we can start recording a voice memo. My guess is that's probably not going to work because not set up yet. Magnifier, that's also not going to work because it uses your camera, but it will once I get the phone fully set up. And then shortcut. let's choose a shortcut. We could do any of the ones that are already here, which are not a lot of customizable ones because you guessed it, not set up yet, but we can have it open up an app and it's super easy. It does this already for you in this little menu here. You don't have to like go to Shortcuts app and create a shortcut where it opens up an app. You can take care of this all right here. So if I wanted to open up the music app or messages, or when I start adding in my own apps to the phone, those will pop up and you can do that super easily. You can call your favorites, you can set a timer, you can have it be a Shazam button, which actually might be pretty useful. You can launch into a new note, you can do your recently played. I am honestly super into this idea of the action button. I think this will really help speed up some things that I kind of use on a regular basis. I kind of want to get into the weeds with shortcuts a little bit more and see if I can create something where it brings down a share sheet and gives you like my top 5 shortcuts. I know that kind of adds an extra step, but I think that might be kind of cool. Of course, I would love to hear from you in the comments down below. What shortcut would you use if you had one of these, or if you got one, what are you planning to set it up for? And yeah, I want to know. I need all the inspiration I can get. So that's the iPhone 15 Pro in a nutshell. The other thing that's new with the iPhone 15 Pro Max is that there is a new telephoto, and I don't remember which one it is here, but one of these here is a new telephoto lens that is a 5x optical zoom, which puts you at a 120 millimeter focal length, meaning that you're gonna be able to take some really sharp pictures from far away up to 5x optical. But what it also does is gives you some pretty nice portraits. I'm going to show you a couple of examples here and you let me know what you think, and then we'll do a full camera review next week, so stay tuned, and then we'll start putting it up against some of the other phones out there. Let me know in the comments down below exactly what you want to see these cameras put up against, like what other phones, if you want it to be another iPhone, an Android phone. Let me know in the comments, and also let me know what you think of these photos that you've been looking at so far down in those comments. This has been Dan with Matt. Oh, you know what? No, wait, I can't end it yet. I forgot. We have the FineWoven wallet. I am gonna cheat here. I actually already opened one before and got my first impressions. I really do like the feeling, and one thing that I said on the MacRumors Show podcast, which just went out, you can go check it out. This actually feels really, really cool. It's really kind of slippery, but the best thing about it is that when I've used to own the MagSafe wallet that was leather, I had the hardest time with 3 cards in there, which is what Apple tells you can put in, getting my cards out. With this, not a problem at all. And I used to like have to specifically put a very like lifted, like raised card, like my credit card, and grab the numbers and pull it out. When I was using the blue one that I had earlier, I put in 3 and I was able to quickly slide my cards in and out. Didn't matter if the card was flat or bumpy and raised. It worked really well. Hopefully that's the same with this one, and that it kind of keeps up and doesn't fall apart. I know that these cases have been getting slammed. I really like these cases, the way they look, the way they feel. I cannot tell you how they're holding up. I just got it, but here it is inside of the natural titanium iPhone 15 Pro Max. I really like it. The sides do feel different. It almost feels like leather. This genuinely feels like leather. If they would have put whatever this is on this side, this would have been almost, it's the same, but it just feels like it's woven differently, and it has a different look. As you can see, it's not as like textured compared to this side. It's like smooth, and it just has a little bit of a different feeling, but it's still the same old case, very clicky and tactile, which is good considering that you have the new button. And look, see there, it says hold for silent, but if you press it, yeah. Anyways, that's the iPhone 15, 15 Pro, and 15 Pro Max. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.